Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Ninja air fryer from Walmart. So this costs $90. It's their 4-quart AF100. I'll put a link to it in my show description notes. So they usually have this in stock at Walmart. Again, it's their 4-quart. And let's open it up and see what we get inside. Okay, so Ninjas are pretty good. As soon as you open them up, you get these on the flaps. They're usually telling you something about the machine. So there's good. Let's open this up. Here. So I always recommend turning the box on its side and then pulling it out onto the table. Okay, so let's unwrap it. Okay, so this is what comes with it. A manual and a quick start guide. This is what it looks like. Looks very nice. So I took the tape off the sides. So we've got some cardboard in here. Okay, so it says to insert, push crisper plate straight down until the drawer stops. So this must be the crisper. Okay, and then it says push it all the way down until it stops. Interesting. There's 3 feet. Those are kind of rubbers that kind of stop. Here's what it looks like inside. So there's your heating element. And again, this is slides in, closes. You know, it feels a little cheap, not too bad. The display looks nice. Got this kind of opening for a fan up here, caution. Let's do dimensions really quick. So left to right's about 10.5 inches. Front to back is about 10 inches, but then the handle's another 12 inches. And looks like it's about 13.25 inches tall. So the back of it looks like an air vent. It says hot air is going to come out of here. You've got this 2-prong cord with one end bigger. No cord storage. So the cord is exactly 30 inches long. So it looks like it's 120 volts, 60 hertz, 1,550 watts. Ninja air fryer model AF100. Looks like an S5 also. So the bottom of it's kind of plasticky. It does have these rubber feet. It looks like some more ventilation right here. So the sides, this is like plastic. It's pretty much all plastic. You know, you've got this handle. This is metal. This feels like a non-stick metal. Let's do dimensions here. So it looks like it's round. It's 8 inches round. So deep with this tray in, it's about 3. You know, I wouldn't go much more than 3. That's the crisper. So with the crisper out, it looks like you can go about 4.5. But again, there's some screws there for like the handle. This is pretty much all plastic here, looks like. And again, these are like feet. I'm assuming these are going to stay on. It's got a nice little handle here. And it does fit in there rather nice. And then let's put this in. It glides in. So it's pretty easy to glide in and out. All right, so they call this a non-stick crisper plate. It doesn't come, this is not included. Air vent, the main unit. Air outlet is located on the back, like we thought. Non-stick basket. This will be a before first use video also. So it says we're gonna wash this. Never clean the main unit in the dishwasher. Wash the nonstick in soapy water and dry. So it doesn't look like this is dishwasher safe. So I'm gonna wash this out with soap and water. Okay, so I've got it plugged in. I plugged it in, so nothing came on. There is just the power light is lit up, if you can see that. This is lit. Now this is a sticker. This comes off. It's not really a sticker. Well, it is sort of a sticker, but it doesn't look like it's going to leave a residue. So let's press the power button. So the first thing you're going to do is set the time. Okay, so this is not a clock. This is the time that the amount of time the air fryer is going to operate. And we've got air fryer, we've got roast. I like the display. It's very nice looking. I like the colors. It looks like it's easy to read. We've got dehydrate, and we've got temperature. That's as high as it is for dehydrate. Let's go to air fry. Looks like we can go to 400, 300. Roast, we can go all 400. So you get different temperatures with different settings. Reheat, 400, all the way to 270. Yeah. And then dehydrate, 105 to 195. So very simple temperature settings, time. And this is how long. So when I'm on air fryer, it looks like it's in minutes. And then different settings like. Okay, so the manual talks about this preheat mode. So let's pretend like we were gonna put some French fries in. We're gonna press the air fry button. Put the temperature in you want. So look, like for French fries, it's got 350 right here. Let's go to 350. Now do the time. And this kind of tells you 20 to 25 minutes. And so does the manual. It's got some time. So 20 minutes. Let's hit the start button. So then it changes so that we had 20 minutes here. Now it changes to 19 minutes and seconds. Okay, so this is an intake. This is where the air is going in. So in the back here, I am getting some air coming out. I'm also getting some air come out down here. This seems to be cooler air. This definitely feels like an intake. And then yeah, this feels like hot air coming out. Not super hot yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get really hot. So the display doesn't change to a temperature. It just has a constant time counting down. So we just have to assume that it's whatever temperature we set it at when we first started this. Let's try pause. So let's say we let it preheat for 3 minutes. We would pause it. Time's gonna flash. And that feels really hot in there. Put it back in. Then hit start again. So the unit's not super loud. I mean, you do have quite a bit of fan noise, but it's not super loud. I'm not getting a huge smell from it. Maybe just a little bit of a new appliance smell, but nothing too bad. But it looks really nice. I think it's going to be a nice addition. Again, it's only 4 quarts. So let's go through, let's read the safety precautions. So it's pretty much the manual. It talks about the time. For best cooking, they keep telling you that. Always preheat your Ninja for 3 minutes. That's the second time I've seen that. So I can tell when the heating element kicks on and off. So so it didn't stop at the 3 minute mark. I would still have to pause it and then turn it back up, put my food in. So there's no real timer to stop it at 3 minutes and then put your food back in. So I always like to look at the box to see if so it's 75% less fat, easy to clean. I could see easy to clean. I do like the recipe book. So here, I've just been playing around with it. I can change the time. So this was originally on set. I can change the time now while it was cooking. So let's go to 4 minutes. Because this clock was counting down to around, yeah, it was around 16 or 17 minutes. So you can change the time while it's cooking. That's kind of different. Let's see, can we change the, we can change the temperature while it's cooking. Hey, that's pretty neat. So it kind of beeps at you when it gets to that new temp. So this 390, it's going to do some beeping at me here in a second. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what those beeps were, but let's look at the... So I do like when they give you these cooking charts, because a lot of times you just don't know how to cook stuff in this, but yeah, telling you how to do potatoes and everything. This looks like a really nice cookbook. I like that. Frozen fries, gives you kind of a step-by-step, even with pictures. Very nice. Okay, so it's been running for a while. This isn't hot. I'm starting to get a little warm. You know, I'm definitely not going to want to touch this too much. This is getting a little warm. Nothing on the bottom seems to be too warm. The handle's not warm. This is a little warm. So around back, that air coming out is starting to get pretty hot. It's not a real forceful air, but it's pretty hot air. So even the plastic here is getting pretty hot. Ooh, even definitely all around here is getting hot. So again, I like to look at the box, see 2-layer non-stick crisper plate. Four programmable cooking functions. So not a lot of advertisement on the box. Variable temperature, auto adjust fan. Our innovative fan automatically adjusts speeds based on the cooking. I've heard the fan a little bit go up and down, nothing too bad. Temp and speed range. So it's got RPMs. So I'm going to let it count down. We're going to let it. We're under a minute now, and I'll show you what happens when it says it's done. What kind of beeps you get. I don't really see any kind of menu to turn beeps off or anything, so it looks like it is going to beep. Now you'll notice some of your lights may pulse and dim when this heater kicks on and off. My lights that are on the same circuit as this plug-in are kind of dimming when the thing kicks on and then not. Okay, we're down to 6.5. So you didn't get a ton of beeps there, just kind of beep beep. It says end, and the power light's lit. So that's really hot, so be careful. Let's kind of see up here. There's the heating element. Then the whole unit kind of powers down when this is out. So you know what I found interesting is, so it says off, turns off, but the power light is not lit. So even though I've got the unit plugged in, it's done cooking its thing, all these lights go out. So it kind of makes you think it's unplugged. But if you come up here and just hit the power button, then it does. So when that power button is on, that means the unit is on. It doesn't really look on because I really haven't selected anything yet. So once I start selecting stuff, then if I can turn power off, it just says off, and then that will go blank. Back on, let's do temperature, time, again, you got time. You know, let's do air fryer. I could go down. I can do 1 minute. I can't do anything less than 1 minute. Let's see how high I can go. If I hold it, oh, it jumps really high. 1 hour. Looks like 1 hour is the most. 1 hour for the air fryer. If I hold that button, it goes quick. Yeah. Oh geez, for the roast, I can go 4 hours. For reheat, 1 hour. Let's do dehydrate. 7, 8. I can go 12 hours for the dehydrate. Oh. The default is 6. Maybe that's, I think that's hours. Let's start. No, that's minutes. I'm sorry. 12 minutes. So dehydrate. Time. 12 minutes. Reheat. That's only 1 minute. Okay, so I was wrong. Or no, is that 59 minutes? That's 59 minutes. Let me go here and check this again. That doesn't make much sense. So maybe that is 12 hours. I'm sorry. So it just immediately counted down 11 hours and 59 minutes. So it will do dehydrate for 11 hours and 59 minutes. I'm sorry. Interesting. That's a long time. And I can change this time. Again, while it's running, I can change the time. Okay, so let's cook some French fries. So it's not very many, but they are frozen. You know, some of the smaller pieces kind of do get down in there, but let's throw them in. Let's turn it on. It says 20 to 25 minutes at 350, so let's do air fryer. The default is 390, so let's go down to 350. Let's go 15 minutes. You know what's interesting? So packages are starting to put air fryer instructions on the back of their packages. It says preheat to 400, heat for 6 minutes. Interesting. Okay, so they say heat for 6 minutes, toss them in the basket, then heat them for another 6 minutes. Make sure they've reached 165 degrees internal temperature. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes. Let's hit the pause button. You're supposed to shake. Just kind of move it back and forth. Yeah, they're starting to look really nice. Put it back in and hit start. So they're almost done, but one thing I want to point out to you, so when you open the door, it stops, but when you push it back in, it starts back up again. So let's go ahead and hit pause. These are looking pretty done. So it's nice, that does stay in there while you can dump that out. Okay, so these are done. So I just tasted them. Nothing's frozen on the inside. They taste really good. They're very crispy. So if you didn't want them as crispy, probably not leave them in as long, but it did a really good job. So thanks everybody for watching. I will put a link to it in my show description notes. If you could, click on that link. I am an Amazon associate or affiliate and a Walmart affiliate. So if you do click on those links, the products don't cost you anymore, but I do get a little bit of money from the clicks. So thanks everybody for your support. And if you could, please like and subscribe.